Hey guys, AJ here, back with another live for you guys. It's Friday. I hope your Friday is going well. I hope your week is relaxing, right? And guys, yeah, I had to start the stream a little late today because I was talking about old school candy on the last stream. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a bunch of raisinets, and I ate the whole box. Yo, guys, don't ever eat a whole box of raisinets, man. It doesn't bode well for the old GI tract. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, let me see. Let me pull up. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so there is an episode. It's not quite an episode of hold on, of Takedown. Well, no, this is like Takedown adjacent, right? So, but this is kind of the same thing. But this is on Law and Crime Network. But first, guys, we're gonna get into this other story. Total Hoser, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Let's I put this link, oops, yep, in the Discord. Okay. Guys, we all know how I like to investigate teachers and principals doing all this foolishness, right? And guys, look at this case right here. Look at this case right here. Let me share my screen. This is a superintendent, guys. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this.
Tonight, a school superintendent is behind bars after he was arrested today for online solicitation of a minor.
What? Investigators tell us he was planning to come to Houston to meet up with who he thought was a 15-year-old girl.
Oh,
Grace
no.
White is at the Harris County Jail tonight, where that school administrator is in the process of being booked as we speak.
And this is in Texas, guys, so they're not playing around, you know?
Grace.
In just the last hour, Superintendent Michael Stevens has been booked here into the Harris County Jail, and we're told he will be kept in isolation. I asked investigators tonight how long undercover officers had been talking to the superintendent.
Guys, this just happened too. And guys, want to take a guess why they're going to keep him in isolation in jail?
And they told me it's been months.
In front of Itasca High School, south of the Dallas area, deputies with the Precinct 1 Constable's Office put Superintendent Michael Stevens in handcuffs.
I think he was in shock.
Constable Alan Rosen says the 47-year-old was planning to meet up with who he thought was a 15-year-old girl in Houston for sex.
He was actually videotaping himself at his job.
What?
In
Yo, he was in his principal's office doing this, guys. Think about how crazy that is, you know? Think about how insane that is. Let me make sure my microphone is good. Okay. Yeah, think about how crazy that is. He was filming himself talking to a decoy in his principal's office. Absolute clown world, man.
At his place of work. So he apparently
Tickle B Shivers. What's up, dude? He said twink toilet number 2. Hold on. Let's go back here. Hold on and look. Let's go. TCAP. Look at this. Look at that. And look at that. Did he film himself eat? I think he'd be there all day, man. He'd be there all day. That's for sure, man. That sucks. That sucks, man. Look at that. Look at that. Someone said that twink toilet had a bunch of tweets. What? Hold on. What is this? Oh, wait, Walls had a video. I didn't know. Guys, drop in the chat if you knew that twink toilet had a bunch of tweets. Hold on, let's see.
When you got school, when you're August 21.
Oh, shout out to Walls,
Hampton
man.
Wade.
Walls is hilarious.
Oh yes, we're right here.
Okay, so hold on.
Let's fucking find out. Jesus Christ, it's not going well. I guess I can at least put it up on the screen.
Jameis is at the courthouse, man. That sucks. You got jury duty. Guys, here's how to get out of jury duty, right? Okay. Always say that your employment history included some type of like, I don't know, something that sounds like law enforcement but isn't. Or when they ask you about your views on things, just go on like pick a particular group and just be totally like go on like the crazy like unhinged rant about said group and they'll just get rid of you. All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Josh, what's up, man? All right, he said
Green, so you guys can see where the hell I'm at.
what?
Where are you? As fucking Alonzo Hampton Wade would say, right?
No, because wait, are you under no, you weren't under oath when you're talking to the when the attorneys and stuff are actually screening the jurors. Don't quote me on that, guys. I'm not a lawyer, all right? But let's just say I've never been selected for a jury, so obviously I must know something, right?
Where are you?
What is this?
You got school. We're talking to somebody who's got school in the morning, man. He never learned his. I
Guys,
can't
we'll have to
believe
do
the
like a
job.
whole
There were
live
a few
stream on
predators.
this, man. Because I guarantee there's a lot of look. You can already see that he's saying "boy," B-O-I. I wonder if this is still up. It has to be. But yeah, we can go over Walls' video on another live stream. So, anyways, back to Superintendent Biggins here.
For sex.
He was actually videotaping himself at his job,
Oh,
you know, at his place of work. So he apparently got very comfortable with what he was doing.
they
And
got
already,
you, man. They
Itasca
got you.
ISD School Board posted this notice outside their building, calling for a special meeting on June 5th to discuss his future.
He doesn't have any children, but he's been around children his whole career.
That's what concerns investors.
Look at this. Look at his face. Wah, 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 wah. Look at that, you guys. Look at that.
Investigators, and the reason they're asking us to share his picture, along with 6 others arrested in the Houston area, all of
Ooh.
them charged with online solicitation of a minor.
I wonder
These
if there's an
predators
article
were
about
online
this.
surfing and looking for children.
It was a 6-month operation by members of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, made up of multiple law enforcement agencies.
This is exactly why we're doing that, is to see if there's any other victims or people that would like to come forward.
Oh, here we
that
go,
may
guys. Hold
involve
on.
Any of the suspects that we've arrested.
Hold on. Look. This is a news story. Cat Wags is in the house. Look at this. Look, North Texas Superintendent among 7 busted underage sexting operation, constable says. Look at that. Look at that. The Itasca ISD superintendent was among 7 people arrested in a 6-month-long sting. Investigators posed as teens to lure the predators into their trap. These predators were online surfing and looking for kids. According to Rosen, Michael Stevens, 47, was planning to come. Sorry, guys. Was planning to come to Houston and engage in adult acts with a teenage girl. He sent naked photos of himself to who he thought was a 15-year-old, but was really an undercover investigator. He also requested that the teen send photos of him or herself. Stevens is a former coach, principal, and assistant principal. Wow. You must make it a priority and know what your children are doing online, the constable said. As you can see by this sting operation, there are dangerous people out there. He's videotaping himself at his job. Wow. He was arrested at work on Wednesday. He's married with no children. He was booked into the Harris County Jail. He's being charged with online solicitation of a minor. His bond is set at $100,000. Okay, other arrests, guys. Guys, put a guess in the chat to what you think that the other guys are arrested, like what their occupations are. All right, look at this. A FedEx worker was also arrested in the sting. Rosen said the man was chatting with a person that he believed was a 14-year-old girl and showed up at the undercover location with a pack of condoms. So this guy actually showed up to the house. A 23-year-old man, he was arrested. He showed up to meet a 14-year-old and tried to run. Another man believed he was meeting a 16-year-old. He showed up at an undisclosed location with condoms and was arrested. He works as a dishwasher. A 26-year-old unemployed man was arrested for showing up at a place where he thought a 15-year-old was. Another man showed up at the undercover location expecting to engage in acts with a 14-year-old. He had condoms too. Look at this. Look at this, guys. 40-year-old man was charged with online solicitation. Slash says package handler. Look at that. They said that officers said they found more than 40 pairs of underwear in his possession. What? Look at that. And now they're looking for more victims, man. That's crazy. Look at this. All right.
Several of these men have already posted bond and are out of jail tonight. We also tried to contact someone at the school district, but they posted a statement saying until more facts are confirmed, they won't be commenting. In downtown.
Wow, guys. Wow. Look at that. Let's see here. Let's go back to hold on. I have the Chris Hansen thing up. Hold on. Let me see. Where'd it go? One second. Let's just do this here. All right. I'm going to drop the link for anyone who wants to come up. Let's go to history. Let's go to right here. Now, this is on Law and Crime Network, guys. So I don't know. Like, it seems like this is when Chris Hansen was working with the departments for one of the Takedowns episodes. And guys, anyone feel free to join, man. You know, I dropped the link for a reason. Feel free to come up. Don't be shy. We can laugh. And Jameson had said, oh, you know what? Quick. Well, you guys join. Jameson had mentioned now and laters. Now and laters. And the Discord today, guys. Now and laters are amazing, dude. Man, now and laters are the best, man. The only thing I don't like are the banana kind. Blech. The banana's gross, dude. Look at that. Now later, and then they have chocolate ones too that are disgusting. Why would you make a chocolate now later? Like, what? Like, how does that even get pitched? And like, imagine that they're in a boardroom, like thinking about new flavors and now laters, man. And then chocolate comes up. Why? Well,
man. If they can have chocolate flavored condoms, they can have chocolate now or later.
Al Maldonado, just call.
Hello.
Oh, your camera's on, my friend.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it off quickly.
Yeah.
There we go.
No worries. There we are. What candies do you like, Al?
Yo, what's up, AJ? How you doing?
God, dude, good man. Happy Friday. But is it Saturday there yet?
It is Saturday for me. It's actually 11. Oh, it's actually 12:30 Saturday for me.
Oh,
so,
nice, man. Hello from the past. But hey, man, what kind of candies did you eat growing up?
I loved like gummy bears. You know.
Yeah, gummies are good, man.
Twix was very popular.
All right,
for me
here.
as well.
What kind of Twix?
Twix.
No, but what kind?
It is like
Remember,
a chocolate bar,
yeah,
kind of thing.
but here, look, we have, and guys, put what your favorite kind of Twix is. I always like the regular ones, right? But
Did
here,
they have all these fancy ones back in the day?
look, we have peanut butter Twix. We have cookies and cream Twix.
Ooh.
Oops. A cookie dough Twix, which I've never tried because that's disgusting. And cream. What else? Let me just put Twix.
I've never seen any of these except for the peanut butter one.
Twix
I mean, I don't eat
flavor.
candy, so
Okay.
I'm not looking for it.
Let's look up. Guys, here I am off topic again. I'm sorry. There's 12 flavors of Twix. No
wow.
way. No way. No way. So they have Java Twix with Twix Santas, triple chocolate Twix, white chocolate Twix. Yuck. Salted caramel Twix, peanut butter Twix, Ghosts, cookie dough, egg Twix. What?
Egg?
And there's a difference between the British.
Well, it must be
Twix.
like an Easter one, the egg Twix.
They have a difference between the British Twix and the American Twix, because I know that because they sell the British Twix in Canada, and even the British Kit Kats are different. So if you go to Canada, you will have there's different Kit Kats and there's different Oreo cookies too. So maybe you're eating the fancy Regal Twix, Al. The British
Perhaps,
Twix.
maybe.
Have you guys seen all the Japanese Kit Kats?
So really, yeah, I know Japanese has you get the fancy like jalapeno.
Yeah, they have
jalapeno
one
Twix.
you can cook too. Look at this. Look at this.
Peanut butter and jelly.
This one is. Hold on. No, this is bean paste flavored.
Bean paste.
So
Bean
what's
paste
the
sandwich? Look at that. And then they have sweet potato Twix. I mean Kit Kats. They
Yep.
have apple Kit Kats.
Yep.
What? Nuts and cranberry. What? I don't know what Eocon is. It looks like it's like a what's it called? What
A
are the
mandarin orange.
Yeah, like a little like a little orange, like a nectarine or whatever. Have a break. I don't know what that is. Strawberry Kit Kats.
Yep, we have that here in South Africa.
Really?
Yep, we do.
Blossom.
We love that. We love that. It's very delicious, actually.
Huh. Interesting. The New Year's gift card one. A safari maple. What is this? I don't know what this is. Some type of like sweet tea. It says, I don't know what Moji Manju is. I don't know what that.
We need Luna here.
I know, right? Yeah, she speaks Japanese. I think she's off doing spy stuff. We can't blow her cover, guys. Okay.
What is this? Cantaloupe?
Yeah, cantaloupe. Yeah. Kobe pudding. Interesting. Spring manju. I don't know what manju is. If someone knows what that is, let me know. Cherry blossom mochi. Huh. Interesting. Yogurt. Iwazumi yogurt. I don't know what that is. Some type of yogurt cream. Salt and lemon. And a Kit Kat, dude. Come on, man. That's a little bit too fancy. Ocean salt Kit Kats? Huh. Strawberry cheesecake. I could deal with that. I like that. Sake flavored Kit Kat. Interesting. Kakudo donut flavor. That looks good. Black sugar donuts. But it's got white chocolate in it. I don't like white chocolate, guys. Let me see. Roasted green tea. Oh, Cat Wax says manju. It's like a sweet red bean. Interesting. Dialect Kit Kats. Azunda shake. What is that? A green soybean dessert. Okay. Soybeans. Yuck. Summer mango, I guess. I can handle that. Kyoho grape. Look at the color. I would think that was plum flavored, you know? Ikanari dango. What's that? Japanese dumpling? I don't know about that.
Dumpling.
Yeah. Asaki flavor? Another sake flavor? Pear and strawberry cheesecake. Interesting. Summer ice cream. Okay. That's reasonable. Raspberry. Okay, Josh, Al, do you guys like raspberry flavored stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
We do.
Oh man, like raspberry jelly? No, raspberry flavored stuff. Well, no, the regular raspberry is blue raspberry stuff. I'm not a fan of, right?
So we have raspberry flavored like concentrate of juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we love that. It's delicious, you know.
Purple potato.
Potato.
Guys, look, to all my Japanese subs, look, I'm sorry, I'm not
Is
trying
Japan
to
just
talk
like
bad about you, but purple potato. This is an L that you guys are gonna have to take in the candy department. Golden Goliath, what's up, man? Guys, for all you guys that don't know, Golden Goliath is like the manliest motherfucker. Golden Goliath is like the manliest dude that subscribes to my channel. He lives like up north in Canada and like chops trees down and works in a quarry and does that man work. Okay. Oh, matcha flavor. I've tried these. These are good, even though I don't really like matcha. But
is Japan just like a bunch of Twix factories or what? Like, how
I
do they
think
have
so.
so many flavors?
I think so. I think that's the craziest part about Japan. Oh, here's another type of strawberry. Another thing about Japan is they're huge about KFC, especially on Christmas. Like,
yeah, I had heard that.
Mint. I can do mint. Another sake flavor. Baked cheesecake, but you have to actually bake it.
Oh wow! Okay.
Well, wasabi flavor Kit Kats, Josh.
Yeah, that's all
the
one
man.
I was.
You gotta draw the line there.
That's the one I was actually gonna point out as they have a wasabi flavored Kit Kat, and I've actually been to Japan, and don't get me wrong, it sounds quite weird, but it actually tastes quite good, you know.
Interesting. Well, I like wasabi on like sushi and everything, so
yeah, exactly.
Another strawberry one, of a different kind. Peach, I can handle peach, right? A banana, guys, bananas either hit or miss, right? Because like banana now-laters and banana, what is it called? Laffy Taffy is gross, but banana runts are like the best. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Whiskey barrel aged Kit Kats. Are you supposed to have a Kit Kat in one hand and an expensive cigar in the other?
Or maybe they like serve it like in like a glass of like Jack Daniels or something.
Golden Goliath. So you never heard of runts? Hold on. Runts.
Runts are the ones that are like shaped like fruit and they're hard, right?
Yeah. These are great, man. Look at that.
I haven't had any of this type of candy since like middle school, probably.
1 pound banana runts. Oh, on Amazon. Oh no. Now I'm gonna have to buy this. Oh, look what you guys are bad influences on me, man. Seriously, look at that. What is this another type of sake? Looks like plum wine Kit Kats, cherry Kit Kats, citrus Kit Kats. Can't do it, man. Strawberry cheesecake again. And I think that, guys, we've gone on a journey of Japanese Kit Kats. All right, so hold on. Let's go here. So this is like an adjacent series that it looks like he does with Law and Crime Network.
But Genesee County and Chris Swanson is also who he's working with in some of the Takedown episodes.
That's what made this stand out. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I have to see the guy first, but I haven't seen it since it came out.
But the thing is they confront him in his in the guy's hotel room. So I don't think that he even made it to the house, you know?
Well, I think in these ones they put up like a Craigslist ad for a prostitute.
Oh, okay.
To come to the hotel.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know what the funny, like one of the craziest lines. So for all you guys who watch Intervention, I'm a huge fan. And this one lady, she was from Minnesota. You know what I mean? And she's like, they keep asking me to wait until my sister hits rock bottom. But I mean, she's an alcoholic, drug addicted prostitute. I think that she's already hit rock bottom. She's like, how much lower could she go, you know? So, all right, let's see.
Change this once great community. Economic downturns in the automotive industry and lack of employment have changed this once great community.
Wait, is this Detroit? Yeah. Oh,
I'm in Flint, Michigan. Once known.
Man, Al, have you heard of the craziness in Flint, Michigan?
I have not.
Man,
the thing is, obviously, because I'm from South Africa, I'm not really familiar with like the US. All I hear is like Ohio and Florida is like the Wild Wild West, you know.
Look, okay. So Flint, Michigan Flint and Detroit were like. Yep. Flint, Gary, and Detroit were like really, really prominent areas in the 50s, 60s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Mm-hmm. And then what happened is that all of the car manufacturing went overseas. So it's crazy because Toyota and Honda manufacture more cars in the U.S. than Ford and General Motors do.
Okay.
So they will manufacture a lot of the parts here, but they ship them to Canada, Mexico, or overseas to assemble everything and then ship the cars back. Whereas Toyota builds a lot of cars in California, Alabama, and Texas. So that's what happens. Yeah. All these areas like Flint became very, very like economically depressed, and the infrastructure is like going away. But look at the water. This is a tap water in Flint.
Oh my God! It looks like piss.
Yeah. And what's crazy is in Pennsylvania, they do the fracking where there's people that can light their water on fire, dude.
Oh my God.
Look, this is why I refuse to drink tap water, because even if it looks fine, there could be something in it.
But here's the thing. You can drink tap water now because they've passed laws to where they can't just pour bottled water.
Yeah,
right?
but you're still depending on some random guy.
No, listen. Before I was like Alhambra Water and another bottled water company got busted because they were a large water manufacturer, like bottled water group, and they were just they got caught just pouring tap water into their bottles because there was no oversight.
Wait, what companies?
I think it was Alhambra. Do you remember Alhambra water? Alhambra.
That's crazy, dude. That surely should be illegal. Just to like pour like.
It's one of them. I'll figure it out. But it's one of the. It's one of the waters where.
They're giving a bad name to the owl name, you know.
Nestle doesn't have valid rights to the water that it's been bottling. Is that it? No. They were using national park water. That sucks. But it was one of them. So it might be Nestle. But one of them was literally just pouring tap water into bottles and then charging people for it. So everyone thought they were drinking purified water, but it was just regular plain old water. But now they've passed regulations where that can't be the case. You know what I'm saying? And guys, drop a like on the stream. The Cash App's at the bottom.
What's up,
guys?
Doug?
Flint has had a water crisis since like, was it 2014? And what's even crazier is, Josh, where is the place in Mississippi water crisis? They still don't have water. Jackson, Mississippi. They've been dealing with a water crisis
Capital
for
city.
3 years, and this is the capital of the state. Look at that. This is still going. They have to drink bottled water.
That's crazy.
What do they do about like bathing?
I don't know. I don't know if the water is okay to bathe in or not. But Jackson has one of the oldest water systems in the county. I mean, in the country, with which authorities routinely are directing residents to boil their water for safety.
I was just about to say Jackson, but you brought it up.
Yeah. And residents often report brown water, leaking sewage, and low water pressure.
Wow.
Look at that, dude. And this is in the capital city.
They're processing. They're supposed to have 2 water processing plants. One of them has been broken for years, and the other one finally broke down. Yeah. It's crazy, right?
But Mississippi's proud of being the poorest state in the union, man. You know? Oh, I.E. Dixon says it was Aquafina. Hold on. I think that's funny that Aquafina water is trash, and then Aquafina the actress is trash too.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Here.
Let me see. Aquafina controversy. Let's see. Yeah. Source of water reveals. It was like PepsiCo's announcement that it would more clearly disclose that its Aquafina bottled water comes from the same sources as the municipal tap. Oops. Aquafina admits it's just tap water. So they're outside with
click on it. I want to see it.
With a garden hose, dude.
Go to the actual story.
Look at this. Look at that. We're paying 2,000 times more for bottled water of the same water you take a bath in. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. File 2. Obviously, what kind of idiot do you take me for? The world's biggest bottled water brand is going to start admitting that it comes from the exact same source as tap water. Wah, wah.
When was this?
2000. 2000.
Hey guys, I have a great idea.
No, 2007, man. I'm sorry. Man. This is 2015. Where are these dates coming from? But yeah, look at that, man. Look at that. So yeah, you can't. But now they actually have to show like where they're getting the water from. So, but yeah, between Aquafina and then Aquafina. Dude, did you guys see that Aquafina's in the new Little Mermaid, and she like does like a rap song, and it's supposed to be like the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways,
you just want to talk about water. So I have friends who are, Guam is a territory of the United States, right? And Chamorros are the Guamanians call themselves Chamorros, but there are Chamorros who live on Guam is technically part of Micronesia, right? So there's almost 1 million Chamorros, but they're all on different islands, right? And so each major island has a large aquifer at the bottom of the island with like fresh water, right? So there's next to Guam, there's an island called Saipan, right? And in the 70s, when the engineers they're trying to tap the biggest aquifer on the island, and they over drilled, and ocean water got into the fresh water. So if you live on Saipan, it's Saipan, Saipan. You shower with ocean water. Oops. And out of your tap comes ocean water.
So basically
salt
salt
water.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
crazy.
the rich people buy these like expensive like water diffuser type things that'll clean the water before it comes into their house. It's like the rich people have like fresh water coming out of the tap, but they have to build a bottled water
fix the
plant
situation.
on the island. Ooh, what's that?
They can just never fix the situation.
Yeah, they can never fix it.
Wow.
It's been like 50 years or 40 years or something like that.
Oops.
This is why science is evil.
What's that? What's that?
Known as Vehicle City, built on the backs of the American auto worker and American ingenuity. However, economic downturns in the automotive industry and lack of employment have changed.
Guys, Detroit has more abandoned buildings than it does people. And sorry, Steven. Oh, so we're back in Michigan again.
This once great community to a place known for high crime and lead-filled water.
Good morning. Although the state claims that Flint's water quality has met federal standards for 3 years now, many residents tell us they don't trust officials and they still don't trust the water.
They
One
don't
person told us
trust
yesterday
officials that got them in the first place? You don't say.
that no amount of money can heal the suffering of those impacted by this crisis, and the coronavirus pandemic is just making their situation worse.
But Flint has been making a comeback in a big way, renovating its
just real quick.
downtown and giving.
Pause it real quick. It says, in the 7th straight decade, Detroit's population has declined since the census showed the city with, they had 1.85 million residents in 1950. Now they have 713,000.
Man,
Oh my God.
you wouldn't catch me in Detroit.
Giving it a whole new look. Iconic but long abandoned buildings are being renovated and replaced by growing enterprises. They have also been cleaning the city's water supply by replacing older pipes and switching its water source and provider. Joining my investigation is Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson. Sheriff Swanson made national headlines for taking off his right.
Did you guys see in the last video that I did? Dude was dressed like the Joker, the lawyer.
Yep.
Something was buzzing in the back of my brain. I'm like, something about this guy. Why so serious, right?
Riot gear during a 2020 Black Lives Matter protest here in Flint and marching with his fellow citizens, sending a positive message of change to this community and its constituents.
So listen, I'm just telling you, these cops love you.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Hansen.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Mr. Prosecutor, Chiefs. Go started out of a concept.
Look at his hair, man. I want. How tall is this guy? Do you know, Josh? Does anyone know? Because this could be that he does his hair like this because he's like 5'6" or something. You know what I mean?
He looks quite tall, in my honest opinion.
It's the hair, bro. A lot of guys who do this spiky hair stuff or who wear hats all the time, like Bruno Mars does, he wears a hat all the time because he's like 5'7" or something. You know? So it makes him seem taller, you know?
That we knew that the issue was there, so how we're going to combat it. And it's proactive policing. It's different than answering 911 calls. You have to go out there. And what we've learned in Genesee County over 2.5 years through rescues, through reverse operations, much of which the media here has covered, is that we do identify people that live among us.
What's that?
He uses his hands quite a lot. You know?
Yeah, he's either talking about crime or he's trying to sell you a used automobile.
I can just see this guy up on the debate stage with like 12 other Republicans in 2024. You know,
seriously, man. Hey, man, look. At this point, I'd rather vote for this dude than friggin' anyone who might run. In the next election, man. God, man,
for me, he sounds like a car salesman. You know?
Yes. Yep, that's true. Yeah. Like he's trying to sell you a warranty for your car.
There we go. The extended warranty.
Don't even have a criminal history. that are still coming to have sex with underage kids. So as the sheriff mentioned, we get people from not just Genesee County, from our surrounding agencies, and we chat hundreds and hundreds of people. And part of that is bringing in talent that have seen what we've done around the nation that also want to document what they have done and what we have done. And together those forces really get conversations going, and people are now able to talk about this. And now you have the watchdogs that are out there. So one that we've been working with for months and months is Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen is very, very popular in the show through Catch a Predator. And when he reached out to us a long time ago to be
to catch a predator, get it right there, buddy boy.
Part of this, to use his platform to tell that side of the story, it was just a great connection. I met with the sheriff, the prosecutor, our professionals, and it was a unanimous agreement to bring his crew in. And I'd like to introduce Chris Hansen to you and to show you that this message is going to get bigger and bigger. And the residents of Shiawassee County and Genesee County should be proud that we are now
Shiawassee County. Okay.
The beacon of light when it comes to protecting our kids. So I'd like you to meet.
Martin J says he seems good at his job. He seems like he does great work, but he just seems kind of slimy.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, guys, give.
Thank you, Sheriff.
We'll give you
I first met Sheriff Swanson when we were doing some stories for Have a Seat with Chris Hansen in the aftermath of the George Floyd killing, and I had seen what the sheriff had done in Genesee County during a protest, and I invited him on the show, and we got talking about human trafficking. We ended up having a lot of people in common in law enforcement across the country, and we started talking about integrating, what I do, exposing predators, with the very fine work the sheriff's department does, and we're able to work it out. So
look at Chris and his natural element. He's got the sport coat, the hand gestures, man. Look at that. He still has that quasi tan going on. Get him, Chris. Right on, man.
So Tuesday night, we were embedded in the operation, and I was able to confront the predators who showed up, one of whom had identified himself as a corrections officer for the state of Michigan, for Carson Prison. And we're going to provide you a clip of that interaction that I had with him through the sheriff's office
guy
in
that
Shiawassee County.
Asked about squirting, and Chris kept asking him over and over again about squirting. We watched that one.
Did we?
Officer, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. See, guys, I'm gonna start reposting some of the lives, so that, because there's a lot of people that have subscribed to the channel that didn't get a chance to watch those. So I know that people have asked about John Dupree, and we did him on a live. So you'll see that coming out soon.
So
just being clipped and then posted as videos for those of you guys who just watched the videos.
Once again, as we've seen for some 16 years now, if there is opportunity, these predators will strike. And we hadn't done an investigation like this for a couple of years, and we had been talking internally with my team about doing it, and this opportunity presented itself. And once again, it shows that no matter how much dialogue or conversation or awareness, these people are out there. And in this case, we even saw a corrections officer with the state of Michigan. So it shows no boundaries still.
All of them, dude. All these guys are all scumbags. But I don't remember this episode.
Pause.
Look at this guy. Hold on. Just look at these three dudes. Wait, whoa, dude's gonna walk straight in. Ha!
Just before we go into these predators over here, just AJ, how many of the the TCAP predators have you not done so far?
There's a lot, dude. There's a whole lot.
Oh yeah,
there's a whole lot, man. Believe it or not, because I'm gonna start posting more videos. I try to not. Okay, so when I read the chat logs, right? I read the chat logs in this in this Predo voice, right? And it actually makes my throat hurt because I was posting videos like every day for a long time, and I'll get back to doing that. But if you ever see one that doesn't have the chat log or has the chat log abbreviated, it's because doing this voice hurts my throat, and some of these are really, really long, you know. So like,
fair enough.
but also, you guys, what I want to do moving forward is like I'm gonna do. Josh, what's Dustin McFedrich's name?
Dustin McFedrich.
Yeah, his login on Yahoo.
Wrestling dude, East Tennessee.
Yeah, wrestling dude. He's next, and his chat log is long, so I'm almost done with it. But the interrogations I'm gonna do live because, like I said, we can't do the TCAP parts because we'll get kicked off of you.
The interrogation is hilarious.
But the interrogation we will do live, you guys, and I'll make sure
the Japanese steakhouse story. That's all I have to say.
Yes, I'll make sure that it's on a day and a time where we can all watch. Just like the 1,000 sub Jeff Sokol special is gonna be.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go.
It's gonna be a long one because the uncut footage, I believe, isn't copyright, and his interrogation isn't copyright, and I found his chat log, so I have the PDF of his chat log. So good old Jeff Sokol, man.
What?
But yeah, there's a whole bunch, man. Trust me, I won't run out of any anytime soon.
No, it's not. Hurry up! Come on. You would just get in here.
Josh, was this one of the first ones that we watched?
This?
Because I don't remember this one. You have a better TCAP memory than I do. You
I have
and
to see the guy. I think I know who it is. I don't think we've done it yet.
Yeah, there's a guy behind the bed too. Dude, get your head down, bro. You can see you. You know, okay. I don't call it sexist if they walk up to like Officer Stephanie, who just happens to is a one woman on the squad, young, and go, look, we're gonna need you for you need that look specifically. That would be like, here, you're not gonna ask me as a black guy to infiltrate a Hispanic gang. It's not happening, right? It's so it's not discrimination to go up to like a Hispanic dude on the police force that speaks Spanish and say, look, dude, we might need you to infiltrate us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep. I personally like it when a woman officer interrogates like a male.
See, guys, I'm not the only one.
Like a male, especially when the woman officer reads the chat logs. Like you said you wanna make her wet or whatever.
You want to make her quiver.
Exactly.
My favorite is the Kentucky woman. So, having a tough night, aren't you? What's her name?
Catherine Reed. She's with the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation.
Is she still with them? Let me see. Is it on Catherine Reed, Kentucky?
Can you hear rain and stuff in my background? There's a huge storm here.
You're good.
No.
Bureau. Okay, let's see.
I love it when women officers interrogate like male predators, you know?
Yeah, it's so good
because it makes them feel so small.
Yes, it does. Hold on, was this from? When was this? This was from 2012. Could be looking at. Oh, look. So she got this guy too. Look at this. BG man indicted on 22 counts of child porn. A 24-year-old Bowling Green man could be looking at spending the next 20 years behind bars if he's convicted of those charges. A Warren County grand jury indicted Kyle Ray Miller on 2 counts of distribution of matter portraying. Catherine Reed, an investigator for the Kentucky Office of the Attorney General, presented the case against Miller in a grand jury on Wednesday. Wow, look at that. Cybercrimes Unit has opened more than 230 child porn cases since that division was created in 2008. Wow. So I don't know.
I just remembered this now that we're talking about these Kentucky people, but John Dudinsky, the one that interviews Dustin McFetridge, one of the TCAP channels actually did an interview with him like a few years ago.
Oh, he's so boss. He's so boss.
Yeah,
he's so aggressive.
We should review that sometime. After we do the interrogation, we should review his interview.
Yeah, here, Josh, remind me in the Lorne Discord thread, okay? Make that a note so we can make that part of the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just quickly, he goes, can I ask you a question? What is your age? Do you understand the question? To what's it called? The guy that's the Mickey Mouse player?
Oh, Jeff Stacy. Yeah.
That's from the Ohio sting.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's
is in Kentucky.
Do you understand the question? What is your age? Like he's so aggressive. I like it.
Yeah. The Ohio guys, I always say that it was so late when they were catching most of those guys. It's like all the donuts had run out. They had nothing but decaf coffee left. They were pissed, man. They were like, "Why are we still here dealing with morons like you, Jeff?"
The one guy was always wearing Chicago Bears gear, and it was like right after the Bears had lost the Super Bowl that year.
So he was all torqued up.
But
yeah, no
have a good night, guys.
Yeah, he was angry. So
no, you good. And he's a big guy as well. So.
Yeah, but look at this guy on the left, man. Behind the door. The door's gonna close, and this ogre's gonna jump out at him. Yeah. Look at them. They're ready to go, man. They are ready to go. Dude, did he park like across the street or something? Like, what's taking this guy so long? All right, let's skip ahead a little bit here.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
He tried to keep walking. He tried to walk by in case the place was like, and they grabbed him, dude. And they grabbed him. Oh no, let's see that again.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Nice and easy. I didn't do nothing. We got a lot of this one's in custody.
Just a quick pause. What sting was it where there was the guy with the ghillie suit?
That was in
Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Fort Myers. That one guy that random guy. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Yeah.
That reminds me. This guy that's sorry. This guy that just came out, that just got up in frame of the camera. It reminds me of that guy.
Yeah.
Here
you go.
Get your ass on the ground now.
Josh, are you talking to your cat?
No, I believe it's in Fort Myers that one of the cops says that.
All right, guys. I got to play the mandatory. That's Jones Jett.
There can only be one.
It's weird. It's weird, AJ, because I just walked and looked out the window and saw a huge lightning strike, and then
really?
Seeing this.
There can only be one.
Yes. What is it? I don't know.
Do you guys know that they're actually rebooting Highlander, and the guys that made John Wick, like all the John Wick films, are in charge of the project? Dude, I'm so stoked, man.
Oh wow, okay.
Is that yours? Yeah, 100%.
That's one of my guys.
100%.
I have a knife.
Look at that. Wearing the one size fits alls, man. And look, they have, at least that they moved into like a nicer room, you know?
Oh yeah, they did. They.
Hey, how are you? Good. How are you?
Hey, how are you? How do you think he's doing, Chris? Come on, man.
Yeah, this is who I thought
What's
it was.
happening
I don't
tonight?
believe we've done this guy.
Being stupid. Being stupid. What do you mean by being stupid?
What does this guy look like? Oh man, who does he look like? No. Think. I forget.
Lonely and made a bad decision.
Lonely and
I should have drove by and went to Burger King.
Is that a Penn State sweater? I think it is.
He went home with my son.
Bored.
It looks like it's like camouflage or like some like grass hunting pattern or something.
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, what's your last name?
Bates.
Bates. And how old are you, Tom?
45.
45.
No, because look, there's like a dog. It's like a dog shape, or like a. It looks like a Nittany lion, or I can't read what's on his chest there.
And how old was the girl you were here to see tonight?
She said she was 15, I believe.
15.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to do anything.
Okay.
You weren't gonna do anything.
Oh, guys.
Then why did
Guys.
you come here, Tom?
We can all rest easy because he wasn't going to do anything. Never, ever, right?
Ever.
I was going to tell her. I was going to ask her. I was kind of getting to the point where. I mean, I was lonely. I wasn't going to do anything.
You weren't going to do anything. You're just going to come over here and read her a bedtime story? Watch a little football?
Oh my gosh, AJ's laughing. AJ's laughing.
I swear to God, like this, he's like, this is my show now. I don't have MSNBC or anyone else telling me anything about anything. Hold on, he said it's the Mossy Oak logo. I.E. Dixon.
Yeah, I knew it was hunting.
What is that?
I think it's a hunting wear.
Mossy Oak. Let's see. Is a West Point, Mississippi-based branded camouflage and outdoor lifestyle company. Mossy. Oh yeah, sure enough. Mossy Oak. Interesting. Huh.
It is shaped like the Nittany Lions logo.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from far away, man. You know, because I only went hunting like once with my granddad.
Hey, AJ.
What's
AJ.
up?
This guy would never have sex with other than his wife. Ever.
Ever. Because I know me. I do.
I need you to just arrest me, take me to jail, and execute me.
Hey, all right, guys, pop quiz, and I'm gonna put this on the community tab, right? Out of all the teachers that they caught, who's the worst? Because all right, they had Walter Babst, they had Rutherford, they had
It's got to be Stanley Kendall.
Yeah, Stanley. Hey, Stanley.
Stanley.
You mind if I make myself a drink, Stanley? That kid's.
I'll pour myself one. No.
I'll pour myself one here, Stanley. Yeah. Stanley.
I love the decoy from Stanley's.
Yeah, man, he's legit. But that me, my mommy, and my daddy. What happened? How did he get the? First of all, dude must have wrestled in high school because he has like traps the size of like. I've never seen. And
So there's a theory that AJ.
Yeah.
So there's a theory that there was a decoy that was assigned to that sting that me, my mom, and my daddy guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the decoy couldn't pitch up for that sting, so they just put up some random guy.
Oh no! They saw some guy like jogging
Yeah.
down the street. Hey,
So-
buddy!
So that's the theory that someone was part of the team. They were like, listen, we need a young looking guy or whatever it is. But I'm not entirely sure. But like, so that's the theory. So
Yeah, this
take it with a grain of salt. So yeah.
Why is there a phone on the wall in this room? Do you see this?
I mean, Fairfield, Connecticut is a train ride away from New York City where you have literally thousands of actors. There's no way they couldn't have found somebody better than him.
That's true. On a day's notice, too, right? So
No, I was actually on my way to Burger King
Burger King.
to get my son.
To get your son. How old is your son?
He's 14. He's
14.
home alone. I was going to stop and get him for dinner and just stopping here and
Just
sort
to
of-
have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
I was not.
Well, come on, Tom. I've seen the transcripts, the chats.
It doesn't wash, Tom. It doesn't wash.
Yeah,
It doesn't wash.
Okay, but
Tom.
you know what I'm talking
Come
about.
on.
I do. I know it looks bad, but
Why would I possibly looks bad?
Hmm.
It's very specific.
Here's the thing. Okay, now, as much as we're into TCAP, guys, there's still quite a few people who don't know like who Chris Hansen is, right? So I wonder who he thinks that Chris Hansen is. Like, does he think that he's a detective? Does he think that he's some type of investigator? Because he's not wearing a badge. But then, Chris Hansen does have that kind of authoritative type of,
He comes off as law enforcement.
Yeah. Now you seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement. Guys, I'm gonna have to do another David Schumacher video, man. Even if it gets taken down, I don't care. It's just too.
Are you recording, dog?
Yeah, I don't want to be on TV, dog. It's too late for that, dog.
About what you want to do with this girl who you believe to be 15. Sexual acts.
Banging and clanging, skeeting and sheeting, pumping and dumping.
You know what I'm talking about. What am I to make of this?
I don't know.
His doppelganger is definitely a wrestler, but I can't put my finger on who it is.
Yes, that's who I'm trying to. He looks like someone, and I can't think of who it is.
Listen, I don't want to stereotype, okay? But this guy looks like a Peter,
Yeah. He does have.
This
that
guy
people
looks
look
like
to him, dude.
someone that would be a Peter.
Yeah. You don't want to leave. You don't want to see him skulking around the schoolyard. That's for sure, man.
Yeah, you don't want your kids around him,
One of these days, guys, we need to have a stream, and we need to like do an all-time like Mount Rushmore of the most predator-looking predators. I'm talking because we already have like Morrison on there. We have Siebert on there. Stanley. I mean, come on, look at the guy.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Yeah. But we need to make like a top 10 pervious looking person.
Sokol as well. I feel like Sokol would be.
Sokol's just an ass. You know what I mean? Like you know what he's doing, which is bad. But then his arrogance, the arrogance he has, the entitlement and the arrogance and the attitude makes him up there of like in your memory banks. But I don't think that it's because he looks like a Morrison. You know what I'm saying? Or
Chuck Harding.
Yeah, or the guy with the one eye. What? I'm just trying
Michael
to get
Willis.
to the beach. Yes, he's up there too, man.
Generic white male.
Yeah, generic white male and that glass eye of his, man.
I'm trying to get to the beach.
I'm trying to get to the beach. Wife beater tucked into his shorts, glass eye, doesn't even finish the cookie. Like what? He's just an all around terrible human being.
Know what I'm talking about. What am I to make of this?
I'm hoping you believe me that I wouldn't do anything.
But explain to me
It was just flirtation.
why I should believe you.
I've never done it before.
You've never done it before.
That's what
When I run your criminal,
that's what they
That's
all
what they
say.
all say.
So they all say, man. Or I was trying to be a big brother, a mentor. I was trying to tell her that she shouldn't be on the internet.
Or also they say, I just want to get something to eat.
I was just trying to get something to eat.
I just want to get something to eat.
Or here, I was driving to go to the Aerospace Museum. Like Rutherford. I was trying to go back to where I bought my car.
History, what will I find, Tom?
An MIP when I was 15.
Minor in possession.
Yes. Alcohol.
Have you ever chatted with an underage girl before?
No.
So tonight, out of all the nights in your 45 years, you decide to get online and chat up a 15-year-old girl in a sexually charged conversation, leaving your 14-year-old son at home.
Look at that finger pointing, man, dude. He's destroying his soul, man.
Home, and you pop in here, all wound up, ready to go.
Yeah.
I was just gonna stop in and.
Did you bring condoms?
I tell you guys, because he's a redhead, right? So redheaded dudes can't pull off beards unless they look like what's his name? Redhead dude, Game of Thrones. Unless they look like this guy. Unless they look like a Viking. You know what I'm saying? Then they can pull off a beard. You know what I mean? But if you don't look like you climbed off a Viking ship to raid and rob, you can't pull off a beard, man, as a redheaded dude. You just can't.
That guy looks good, man. The redhead beard, you know.
The ginger beard.
Are there condoms in your car?
Absolutely not.
I know AJ and myself, I'm black, so we can pull off a beard.
What's that?
We can. Well, I'm saying, go on.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm saying AJ and myself, we can pull off a beard because we're both bald. You know?
Yeah, I do. So my hairline's been in retreat since I was 23. It's been waving the white flags. I shave it off.
Oh my gosh. This is a sore topic for me right now. I recently because you can see in my picture, I have very long hair. I recently discovered hidden under my hair a bald spot.
Oh, you got the moonroof coming in the back?
Yes.
But the thing is, us brothers, we have the beards. We have the beards, right?
I actually used to have a huge beard when I was living in Richmond. It was so annoying.
Black men that actually can't grow beards. So for instance, so my dad still has his hair, right? He has a Apollo Creed style afro, but he can't grow a beard. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I'm bald, but I can grow a really nice beard.
Hey, let's go, AJ.
Yeah, there's more and more grays in it every day, though.
Let's go, AJ. I
It's
love
actually
that.
not a moonroof. Now that I think about it, AJ, it's not like where you would expect it to be. It's in some random spot on the side, which makes
Really?
me
No, I used to have I have the cul-de-sac and the moonroof, man. So I just shave it all off. It was crazy is, man. Guys, any guy who's listening to this, right? If you shave your head with the razor, get the Venus one for women and use that on your head. It's the best, dude. It's the best. You never cut
For
yourself.
women, okay.
Hey, it works, man. And to my girl's dismay.
In my first year of college,
I use her razor. She's like, "Stop using my razor." I'm like, "Oh, oops."
In my first year of college, I had a phase where I completely shaved my head down with a razor because I was isolated.
Huh?
In my so most of my college career was at SUNY Geneseo in New York, but my first year I went to SUNY Albany and I had no friends and it was very far away at home. So I went through a depressed state where I cut off all my hair and shaved my scalp down with an actual razor.
Oh, okay.
But I've been across the entire spectrum of hairstyles. I'm like Madonna.
Question for you, Al.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
it is correct that so for those of you guys who don't know, right? race is very different in places like South Africa or even in the UK, right? Like people like Americans we have this thing where we act like our view of like culture and race is universal, and it's not. So for instance, in South Africa, isn't there black, there's white, and there's mixed, right? Mixed is a racial category. Yeah. So like there's a girl that I know who does like podcast stuff, and she was talking, so she's mixed race and she came from the UK, but you know, like everyone identifies her as black, but she says mixed. And some of the people in her circle were like, why do you call yourself mixed and not black? Do you think you're better than us? She's like, no, in the UK, mixed is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Or in South Africa, mixed is a thing, you know?
So I'll answer your question quickly. So for you guys in the US, right? You guys, AJ. So if you're like 5% black, for example, you guys call yourself black, right? Us here in Africa, if you're, for example, if you're half white, half black, we call ourselves colored. I know you guys.
Yeah, that's like a no word here, but I know.
And I know it's like a racist thing, but like we have like 4 categories of the C word, like cat. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's called colored. So we have Cape Malay, we have Cape Colored, we have Cape Joburg, we have Cape Durban. It's like,
are these our actual government census terms?
No, these are
these are colloquial terms.
These are like colloquial terms. Like, so for example, half white and half black is called colored, right? Then we also have like a category that's so Cape Malay is more like people are more indigenous, that people that, so for example, like you guys have indigenous Americans, right?
Yeah.
We have Cape Malay, like people that basically were the first people here, right?
August Lion, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Long time, man. How you been? I'm listening.
And then
keep going.
Yeah, go on. Do you think?
But the thing is,
we do have different terms here for people of mixed races. Not everyone that's 5% black would just call themselves black.
Yeah, well, but the thing is that oftentimes society will call them black. So that's why personally, you guys, look, I'm not trying to get too political, but people who call themselves mixed race here. How is mainstream society going to treat you? So people who are like, Obama's mixed race. Yeah, but have them get pulled over and see what they check in the race thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you're viewed. And blacks are the only group where we will accept you. If you're half black and half Samoan, if you're half black and half Korean, if you're half black or whatever, we'll just take it. You can call yourself black.
What does mulatto mean?
So mulatto was any light skinned blacks. So okay,
but that doesn't necessarily mean somebody that's partially white.
It does, but the only way that
I thought that's what red bone meant.
Okay. Light bright is the derogatory name for mixed race people. Anyone who's light skinned, so Creole, half white, light bright, right? And then there is mulatto. Now, in the past, in the States, the only way to be light skinned would be to be part white in this country.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't find a lot of lighter skinned people. I mean, you like Madagascar and stuff. You have people that actually look Asian there, but they're still darker skinned peoples, right? But in general, if you are lighter skinned, and what's crazy, and I know we're off topic, but in the West Coast, I'm just black. Josh, you're just white. Anyone who's Asian is Asian. But on the East Coast, and you live in New York, Josh, it's about where are you from? Right, so when I have a beard, people think that I'm Dominican because and then when I don't, everyone thinks I'm Ethiopian. So I've had people come up to me, and they'll speak.
Yeah, I mean, I live in a highly Caribbean area of Brooklyn, and like,
okay.
and they're like, hey, Josh, what island are you from?
Personally, I just think, listen, personally, this is my opinion. Listen, if I come to you as a person, right? Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's be friends. Let's have a drink or whatever it is. Let's just chill, you know? Fuck racism. Fuck
language.
Oh, sorry,
Language.
I'm on stream, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jay. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, I apologize. Sorry. F word. Let's just chill. Let's just do our thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: so August Lyon says that my ex-girlfriend was mixed race, but she almost solely identified with her white side, even though her white family didn't accept it. Now, okay, a lot of people who you will see, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. There's a lot, especially of American blacks, where they'll put, I'm, Native American, white and black. They always put black last, right? Because they're like, there's this weird thing where, like, some people are ashamed of being black. It's really, really weird.
Yeah,
People that are mixed race, oftentimes, like, they try and identify with their white parent. And it's like, okay, example. I was in grad school, and there was this really, really cool girl that I used to know. She was half black and half Korean, and she spoke Korean and everything. And she was a really, really pretty, fun, nice girl. But I noticed on her Facebook page, like, she hung out with nothing but Korean girls. So it's like, one of these things is not like the other. You know what I'm saying? Because she was black, and like, but she spoke Korean. Like her mom taught her like a whole bunch of Korean, so she kind of like identified with being Korean. You know what I mean? But then she went to a wedding and was a bridesmaid at her Korean friend's wedding. And a lot of the old Korean people didn't think that she could speak Korean, so they were like calling her whatever the Korean version of the N-word was, like right next to her, not knowing that she could understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, guess what? Because you're not Korean there, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, you got curly hair, and dark skin, so you're not Korean. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, blacks, so we'll just take you. If you're a part black, if you identify as being black and you're part black, hey, we'll just take it. But it tends to be other groups that tend to say, if you're part black, you aren't our group.
You didn't explain where redbone comes in.
Redbone is a southern slang for a light-skinned person.
A light-skinned black person, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, what else would it be?
Also, the greatest song of the 2010s, by the way.
That's true. So my great grandmother on my mom's side is.
Oh my gosh, we've got the sidetrack from the stream, but
hey man, this is how it works over here.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Look. My great grandma on my mom's side is full-blooded Native American, which is pretty cool. And then
wait. AJ, you just interrupted your friends over here. So let them finish quickly.
What happened?
You interrupted your friends.
Well, yeah, because I was making a point. Hold on. So he's talking about people that are red bone, right? So that was the question. And red bone is a southern term that's used to describe people that are light skinned, right? That's where the term comes from. And then there's a song. But my grandfather on my dad's side is half white, which is it was interesting for being born in the 30s or whatever, right? It's crazy. So I'm part Native American and part white, but I just call myself black because there's really no point in like listing all those things. But I had never been called light skinned until I moved to. And I'm not light. I'm more of like I have kind of like that kind of Ethiopian kind of.
Okay. We need an AJ face drop at some point.
Yeah, you got to.
But yeah, guys. Ultimately, I said this once. I'll say it again. America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia are the 4 countries in the world where the historical ethnic majority are not in charge. So you can move to America and become a citizen and be American. You can move to Canada and be Canadian. You can move to Australia and be Australian. But if you move to, let's say, Norway, you will never be Norwegian because that's an ethnic group. You won't even be, if you move to England, you might be British, but you can't be English because the English are an ethnic group. So we have a very interesting way that we look at culture, ethnicity, and race in these countries because we have such a unique position. So let me see. Okay, here we go.
Have sex with her without.
I was not going to have sex with her.
Is it Gabriel?
Do you see why I have a hard time believing that?
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, but I'm honest.
If you're that honest, why are you?
What's that?
I just want to hear your friend's perspective.
On what?
You had a story. You're telling me something about it. Like you're telling my story.
Oh, I don't even know. I lost my train of thought.
You're here. Why didn't you just go to Burger King, get your son a Whopper, and head home?
I wish I had.
Now you're here telling me a Whopper of a story.
No,
Josh,
you good. I want to hear something about America. You know.
Well, the thing about America, all in all, is this. August Lion, this is this
AJ
guy.
and I have pretty different views on this, actually.
Well, the thing
is a lot more optimistic than I am.
Well, but only because, like I said, I look at where people like me were 60, 70 years ago and see how things are fundamentally different from how my mother grew up, drinking from colored water fountains and not being able to go to school with whites to where things are now. Right? So maybe like I have a point of reference in the last like however many years for like how much and the potential for how much better things can get. Right?
And most of my frustration with America has to do with our foreign policy over the last 78 years or so.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't concern myself with that, especially since I'm too old to get drafted now. You know what I mean? Honestly, like I don't think that like as a black person in America, like I've had a life, like I just now have settled into. I mean, growing up, we were poor, and then having to scramble and make it. That I really had time to like worry about places that I've never been, probably will never go. So I don't have.
Yeah,
this, like,
I really would need like more of a specific question, I guess.
Yeah, and like also, I don't have this cosmic sense of like of justice and fairness, right? Because like one day the whole like American experiment will come to an end, right? Like
yeah, it's gonna be like Rome.
You know what I mean? So I figure like somehow I was born here. You know what I mean? I have opportunities to take advantage of it, and that's pretty much it. You know, that doesn't mean that I don't care. It's just like I'm at the point now in my life like I can't worry too much about things that I can't control.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
I mean, I can vote a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I can, not obviously spread misery and do my best to be positive and whatever. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna like go over and like try and I don't know. So like climate change or whatever. What am I like? India and China are the biggest polluters in the world. What am I gonna? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna fly to China and be like, hey, you guys? Stop doing this. This is not. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, what's going on, my friend? Bill, let's just finish.
You're not gonna do your Ronaldo Resticus.
No. I know, right? But here's the saddest thing about him, guys. Is he was a sergeant in the military.
He was a sergeant.
Yeah, he was
and he was like had a good life.
Yeah, he had a good life.
Because he was gonna retire and get like a good.
Please,
sir. He was like 5'4" though.
Please, sir, don't ruin my life.
Dude, I love that. I love your
The best is that he provided us with hours and hours of entertainment, man. Oh, you
I
guys.
love.
And what's great, like we talked about the Viper truck in the last stream where he had to jump out of it because he's like 5'4", you know. But like, man, he was married. He had kids, right? I think
kids,
married kids. He was a sergeant. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a good amount of work that it takes to be a sergeant, you know.
A sergeant.
Married and looking for fun.
A
in fact.
sergeant in the American U.S. Army, dude.
Man, he could have done his 20 or retired and had a good check at the end of that, but no, nothing.
That's crazy. That's
You know?
crazy.
You think it's funny?
AJ,
What's up, man?
do you have an impression of who's the guy, the refrigerator guy?
The refrigerator guy.
Oh, he's talking about Anthony Palumbo. Put it in the refrigerator.
Wait.
Guy doesn't like warm beer, and I can sympathize with that.
No, I can't do Anthony Palumbo. Someone can. I think it was Steven. Steven can do. It was Steven or it was Jameson.
The refrigerator.
Oh man. Yeah,
AJ, just put the refrigerator, man.
I can't do that like Jersey weird accent type thing. You know?
Okay,
But here's the thing. That's another one of those accents. All right, guys, brainstorm quick. The Boston accent. Any
Boston.
That is a horrible accent for a woman to have. I'm sorry if I have any subscribers that are women that are from Boston. I'm so sorry, but that sounds terrible. And then that Jersey accent. You can't trust her. I'm from Jersey. Ugh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine waking up to that? Josh, we live in New York. So women who have that New York accent, I'm from New York.
You know, it's surprisingly like that accent isn't as common as it's like portrayed in the media because there are so many transplants here from literally all over the world.
Yeah, that's how Texas is.
That accent, it's not quite as thick, but it's much more common on Long Island.
I.E. Dixon says that he's in Boston.
Like
I'm from like Jersey.
Well, let's go to Florida. Let's have some orange juice. Let's have some coffee.
Orange juice. Yeah,
I like
that's
can I
like
say something? Go on.
the Minnesota don't you know accent.
You sound more German than.
What's that?
You sound more German.
The thick German accents, yeah.
I like
We're
how
going to go and watch Chris Hansen, yeah.
I like how
And then we are going to go to discotheque, yeah, and do the dance. We are going to do the dance, yeah, and eat chocolate, yeah.
AJ! That was so good.
Silly Americans. In America, you dance like this.
An improv group.
In Germany, we dance like this.
I like how we
Luna, wherever you are, if you were here, we would ask you to speak in German because it would be great. That's for sure. So, okay, let's get back to this knucklehead here.
What do you think should happen to you?
Let's go. I was gonna say I like how we abandoned the stream to like chat about our things, but anyways, Karen,
Josh, who was the guy where he said, "What should happen to you? Kicking my ass, lesson learned." Who was that? He was in the military too. Oh man,
I think it was First Lieutenant Marshall Gertman, maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
What's his Gertman TCAP?
No, it's not Gertman.
No, he was a.
It's like a Filipino guy.
Yes, he's
from Petaluma.
Davuch, maybe.
Yeah, he was military guy. Military predators. TCAP. Anyone in the comments, if you know who I'm talking about,
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
The comments are gone. The comments are gone. We've been chatting so much. We've been connecting, man. We've been connecting.
Oh, here he is. Persuasion 2032.
Yeah.
Who is he? Hold on. Persuasion 2032.
Yancey Wallace.
What's his name?
Yancey Wallace.
Yancey Wallace. Yeah, so he is from the islands because he's either Hawaiian or he's Filipino. Let me see. Look at this guy. Look at this winner. Look at this guy. Yancey, a 25-year-old sergeant in the United States Marines. Man, he was a sergeant in the Marines. Look at
Ashley, I'm originally from the Buffalo area. I'm sure you can tell in my voice.
I love that this is like a long stream, you know.
Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Yancey. Yeah, Yancey is kind of like an island name. Before his arrest, he was engaged in an explicit chat with an underage girl in Washington State, but never went to meet her. He moved to Texas and is on the RSO. He lives in Houston and works as a technician. He went to Iraq and everything, man. So did they discharge him from the military? He had child porn on his computer. Look at that. He was looking at 86 years in prison. He was reduced to private and got 55 months in prison, and then got a dishonorable discharge, and it's on the RSO. Now, do you guys know why they demoted him? Because if he needed any type of benefits, right, like, you know, from the VA, anything that's based on your rank, I believe. But 55 months, that's a long time. It's like 4.5 years or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was probably in military jail too. Oops, knucklehead. Oh well, that's what happens when you try and meet the underage girls.
What do you do for a living, Tom?
I do heating and air conditioning for the state machine.
Heating and air conditioning.
I work for downtown.
You work for the state?
Yes.
Oops.
Doing what exactly?
I maintain the office buildings at the Capitol complex.
So you work for the state of Michigan.
Let me use the bathroom quickly.
Do you have background checks for that?
What happened?
I'm just going to use the bathroom quickly. Be right back.
Yes, I do. I was in the governor's residence when I was in a different zone.
You used to go in the governor's residence to work on heating and cooling.
Yes.
And here you are tonight trying to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Are you married?
My wife passed away a year ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Look, do you think he's trying to get some sympathy there?
That was his ace in the hole.
Yeah. I'm a sad widower.
I've never done anything like this before. I was just lonely, horny. I don't know.
Can't you just go to a bar or meet girls your own age? Or can't you just go to a bar or some other social setting or meet women your own age? You're seeing somebody.
I just started dating.
How are you going to explain this to her?
I don't know.
Your son?
Who do you think he's going to call? Who do you think his first phone call is going to be? He's in jail.
I'm hoping I don't have to.
What did you bring with you
tonight? Alone right now.
Yeah, someone to go get his son. Yeah, that's true.
Just my wallet. And I don't even have enough money to pay her. That was what she wanted.
So he said, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you for a romantic romp," and he didn't even bring enough money. What's he gonna do? Just like, let's just say
he thinks that looks good on him, but actually it could be interpreted as, well, I would have just forced myself on her.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, absolute facts.
I didn't have money to pay her.
But here's the problem, Tom. If you weren't going to do anything, why even mess with it in the first place? Why even pop in?
Flirtation.
Flirtation is for online and teasing.
That's kind of what I want.
Showing
I
up,
kept asking her.
showing up is more than flirtation.
That's why I didn't lie. I just wanted her to show me. I I was gonna leave.
I don't.
I.E. Dixon says, "Better call Saul."
Buy it.
Oh man, that's a great show. By the
Tom,
way.
there's something else you need to know.
Okay.
I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm doing a story on adults
Yes.
trying to meet
Oh no, where are the big
children
cameras?
online for sex.
See,
What do you think should
Boom
happen?
guy.
the dramatic effect is just not. Is there a boom guy?
I said, where's
Story
the
on
boom
adults
guy?
trying to meet children online.
I think
for
there's
sex.
a boom guy.
What do you think should happen to you? You're in a bit of trouble here.
Well, that's Chris Hansen's king of the statement, right?
What's the best thing you can say in your defense?
Please, sir, don't ruin my life.
What should happen to you?
Oh, Josh, who's the? I gotta get the truck back.
Anyways,
Michael Murray.
anyways, AJ,
Yeah,
I gotta leave stream.
cool. All right, man. Thanks for calling in, bro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
it,
it's
man.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Thanks
cool.
for
Have a
hosting
good
me.
weekend, okay?
Yeah, of course. Same to you.
No problem. Anytime, man. Are you part of the Discord yet?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, okay.
down.
Just making
I'm
sure.
done.
Just
I'm
double
just gonna
check.
watch. I'm gonna watch your stream for the moment. Yeah.
No problem. But here, I'm gonna drop the Discord link here while I have that on the mind here. Edit, do this, do generate, copy. You guys join the Discord.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
cool.
we go. I see.
All right, my friend.
Cheers, man.
Take it
Have a
easy.
good one. Sleep tight. Yeah.
Bye.
Help me out here. No other explanation you want to give? Okay. Tom, you're free to leave with these people right over there.
You're free to leave with these guys.
Just have a seat right there for me too.
Apparently not, because you got to have a seat. Is this the decoy? Is that the decoy?
It may have been. I don't know. She had a blanket over her.
Okay.
Let's switch up.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Tom was a bit of a sad story, telling me that his wife died a little more than a year ago and he was lonely. But while you can feel some empathy for that in that situation, it doesn't excuse
Nope, not at all.
going to a place to meet a 15-year-old girl after a sexually charged conversation. It just
It's
doesn't.
kind of
So-
pissing on his wife's grave, actually.
That's true. Yeah, man. Josh, man, talk about summing it up in one sentence. Right on, Josh. You guys, drop a like on the stream. You understand?
Now, this state employee here in Michigan is going to have to face the music in court. Why is it so important for a department like yours to do an investigation like this?
Because it's proactive. And, so many times agencies get into the mindset of just answering 911 calls. And that's important, but it's what you don't discover that is happening at the same time that is the most dangerous. And so that's why we do these.
What message does an investigation, an undercover operation like this, send to this community and to the entire nation?
They got to be vigilant, man. This is not a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It was a TikTok and Snapchat and all this other stuff, Facebook, all this stuff that people have their kids on. You know what I mean? And they just don't even know who they're talking to.
That there's always a sheepdog there. And if people know that they could be caught, that's a great deterrent. And that's our goal.
Who are these guys? In one case, we've got a corrections officer. That's shocking on the surface of it.
They're among us.
Josh, is it really?
I mean, every strata of society has been covered by his investigation.
Seriously,
So
man. Yep. And the fact that people are still shocked at this. It's like, dude, man, like how? How?
These are people that 9 out of 10 of them have no criminal history. A majority of them are married. They have families. They look and act and work in the same places that people work, look and act as normal. They have what I call a secret life. Sometimes, people talk about the subculture of life. That's what they are. They're part of a subculture of sexual deviancy.
We had a fellow who worked for the state of Michigan, was actually in the governor's residence at some point.
As a contractor, which goes to show that even among our own houses, we are not immune from people coming into our most intimate settings and having either a criminal history or a criminal history that's never yet been discovered. These are dangerous people. National stats will confirm, global stats will confirm that for those that are being trafficked under the age of 17, when the predator is caught, that it saves the life of 25 future victims.
25 victims.
So we have a running total in Ghost as to how many people we arrest, multiplied by 25, and Ghost has saved hundreds and hundreds of future victims.
Flint, Michigan is a city on the rise. Its citizens and law enforcement are working.
What's that?
That might be a little bit of an overestimation.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that. I don't know. I don't know how they keep saying Flint's on the rise, man. I mean, unless people are just moving there. Maybe Steven can chime in at some point. But guys, hold on. Look, is there anything better than here? I know that I pull these up all. I always end up on some DUI video, but this is a city councilman, dude, and he's like, you know who I am.
On the night
He's on coke too, huh?
Palm Bay, Florida.
He's on coke too, I see by the title.
Was observed riding his motorcycle above the posted speed limit, running multiple stop signs, and fleeing from a police officer.
What?
Officer Morris pursued the councilman with his squad car. He attempted to make a U-turn to flee the scene, however, laid his bike down in the process.
Oh, no!
It was at this point that Officer Morris knew the councilman was a danger to civil society.
Yes, sir. This is a city councilman, guys. Uh-oh.
You have anything on you that's going to poke or stick me? No, sir.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Trying to run from the cops, man.
Okay, can you take my sunglasses off? Hold on 1 second.
He's wearing sunglasses at night, riding a motorcycle.
Dude, Josh, hello. He's like cooler than everyone, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, like you're already on alcohol and coke, riding
on a motorcycle. Yeah,
at night, and you're gonna throw sunglasses on top of it.
Come on, man. Look at this guy.
674.
That's why you're running.
Why, sir?
Wait, what?
Tried to turn around and you fell off the motorcycle, and that's why.
He sees who he is. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, he said that he put the motorcycle down on accident because he was trying to put his kickstand down and not trying to Tokyo drift the motorcycle.
Hey, Jameson,
man,
made it out of court.
Jameson,
hey, just got home.
You missed it, man. Josh was saying all types of craziness about you earlier.
I always assume that.
So where you came in, Jameson, this city councilman is drunk and high on coke and was on his street bike trying to avoid the cops, and he just tried to flip a Yui, and he fell. So now the cops are all over him. So let's see him try and talk his way out of this.
Let's try to play kickstand.
Go watch.
Foxtrot 416. 674.
Look at that.
That's why you're running.
That's why you're running?
Why, sir? What?
Stay 10-4.
Because she knows who he is. Oopsie. Sorry, guys, if that light is bothering you.
Relax, man. You can turn around.
That's better.
Relax.
You see that? Just another average night in Florida trailer park. And yeah, they called the whoever the watch commander is, because you know that they didn't want to mess this up, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the motorcycle. I'm turning around on a pickup truck.
Okay, here we
Basically.
All right, guys.
You're doing a great job.
Oh yeah.
What's up, man? Hey. I'm live right now, but basically, I'm turning around on a pickup truck. I seen him coming out of Bristol, and so the pickup truck's coming off of Pirate. So I go to turn around to be on the pickup. So the pickup turns into whatever that first street is here.
Okay.
Well, here he is hiding in the woods. I'm like, what the heck? He comes out of the woods. So I'm like, okay, well, now that's weird, right? So he gets back on the Lipscomb, shoots southbound, Lipscomb, and then turns on to Ursoff, and comes back around, comes down here, or comes down with Big Cypress next street. So that's when I finally caught up to him, started running the tag. I light him up as we're taking a turn off to here. He kind of gasses it. So I turn off from Ursoff. So he gasses it.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, okay. So
get to the
that's
story.
why I was calling out, whatever. My siren's on. Then I jump out, and as I'm trying to jump out, he's trying to turn around to like flee back south. But he ends up dumping the motorcycle over, and then so I get him at the taser point, get off the bike, I grab him, pull him out, like kind of. We lit him up here at Earthsouth, right? Yeah, and that's when you revved off. When you started to rev off, so I hit my siren.
All right, dude.
So,
No, it's probably before that.
Oh, it was.
I drove
So I just picked it up because it was laying down when it fell. So,
Okay. No, it's probably before that.
Oh, it was.
I drove a hole in their spring.
Dude, look at that.
That is my fault. Watch the bike drove a hole. It was dang.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's that song? Because I'm all lit up again. Flying all over the cocaine, all over the cocaine.
What was longer, the chase or the officer's description of the chase?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Last is that fucking side of the city is falling apart. Yeah, sure. Jesus, it's unbelievable.
All right, dude. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna talk your way out of this?
Just go ahead and
Hello.
How you doing?
What's your first name?
Peter.
Peter?
Right.
Okay. All right, Peter. I want to talk to you about some things, but I got to read this one. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can be used
All right.
against you in court.
We all watch Law and Order.
Reckless driving.
Okay.
Yeah, and
PTA
5 more
or-
charges to come.
Full ride.
Oh, so she's got to
And no helmet. Ugh.
investigation to.
I think he did have a
she's gonna
helmet
speak
on at
to
the
you
beginning.
because we got
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
an odor of alcohol.
Oh, so he was
Makes it
drunk.
even weirder that he had sunglasses on.
Yeah, so he was drunk and on the cocaine. Uh-oh.
I'm doing a
alcoholic
DUI
beverage.
investigation.
Oh, I got you.
separate
I got
from
you.
this
Go
one.
ahead.
So
Carry on.
she's Mirandizing you so that she can ask you questions about what happened tonight. That's why.
That's fine.
Okay. So I already have probable cause for reckless driving. Okay. But the odor of alcoholic beverage is a concern to me. So we're going to conduct to make sure that you're not impaired beyond your facilities, or if you are, then we have to deal with that. Okay.
So with those rights of mine,
All right, let's
you
get
said
to
no,
it.
no further conversation.
You don't have to ask any questions. Still have the right to ask these sobriety.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Would you like to perform field sobriety exercises?
The asshole
Thank
test.
you. Okay.
You understand not doing field sobriety exercises, we still have to take the totality of circumstances and you still be charged with driving under the influence.
I've heard.
You don't have to do the exercises. We can't force somebody to do them, but we do have to say they can be used against you in court not doing them.
100%.
Look at that. He's like, I don't care. I don't care.
So you have the alcohol, the odor.
Yep.
You know, of course.
Search his pockets.
Peter, do you have anything on you that's going to poke or stick me? I know I asked.
I'm going to ask you if you want to submit a sample of your breath for the purpose of previously suspended.
Well,
or if you've been previously fined under Florida State Statute 327.352, Florida State Statute 327.35215.
Come on.
Suspended for 18 months, and you get another misdemeanor charge.
Man, I didn't know that. All right.
Not COVID though, right?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Where is it? Where is he hiding it?
Still a walk, right?
Yes, sir. It's on the hood of my car.
Do you have anybody local that can take possession of the moped?
Yes, sir.
How many pockets?
Try to call somebody.
I know, right?
You have somebody that you're willing to come take possession of it, but I'm imagining that it probably requires a motorcycle license.
Yeah.
Or do you have someone with a trailer maybe or something like that?
I do. I can call somebody.
Yeah, give me. You don't have any hidden knives or anything in your.
But in order to say that he's on coke, they have to find it, right? Or are they gonna do like a blood test or something?
All you're doing is a clearance and transportation because all the cars are legal.
Maybe they find it once they bring him to jail, and they take off his shoes or something.
Like he was trying to turn around.
That's no fun. Or is it in his wallet?
Is that a DUI citation?
Sorry, guys. Here's his wallet.
You want to do a money count real quick? Yeah. Trying to flee on me. Yeah.
Oh.
No Filiberto, who is a
then we'll see if they endorse it.
Councilman Filiberto, who was elected to office in March of 2022, had himself a night to remember or forget if he wasn't too blacked out. He racked up 6 charges in total, including cocaine possession, reckless driving, driving while under the influence, no motorcycle endorsement, refusal to submit to a blood or breath test with a prior refusal to submit to a blood or breath test, the first one being in 2008, and driving with a suspended license with knowledge.
Wow. So look, he had, what was that 10.6 grams?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
So look, bond amount for that was $2,000, and then $500 for the reckless driving, $500 for the DUI, $500 for the no motorcycle license or whatever, $500 for the refusal to submit, and then $500 for driving with a suspended. Wow.
That probably is about $1,000 worth.
Look at that. Wow, is it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Laughing about his 9th DUI. Look at that, man. Look at this. Drunken mayor goes to jail for a DUI. Hold on. We'll watch this last part, and then I'll wrap this up.
Of the mayor sliding into oncoming lanes of traffic and blowing
in the
multiple
snow
stop signs,
too,
all with zero visibility through his side windows due to snow accumulation.
What?
I
Officer
feel
Riker
like
knew
getting
that
away
he
with
needed to
drunk
confront
driving
the
in the
driver to
snow would
determine
be
whether
like
in
the
such
easiest thing to do, unless as long as you don't crash.
Year-old Brighton, Utah mayor.
Well, I guess if you're driving with snow
on the
covering your
snowy
windows,
streets
that's
of Ketchum,
pretty
Idaho, Officer Matthew Reichert of the Blaine County Sheriff.
Did you see him? I saw you. Oh yeah, I was a little. I was trying to catch up. He was in the oncoming lane.
This is in Utah too, man.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, you gonna roll this down?
Yeah.
Oh.
They said his blood alcohol is triple the
Stop.
legal limit.
Oh, can you just open the door? Can you just open the door? Okay, can you just.
Open my door.
That is great. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got?
He's the mayor.
August
Whoops.
8 to 23. Not weed. Booze, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, I just thought that was like it looked like a marijuana cartridge.
No.
Yeah.
That
You don't.
No,
Right,
we
I
don't,
wouldn't,
we don't
I
smoke
wouldn't assume that.
devil's
It
weed.
just looked a little weird.
Driving in the snow. I'm very sorry.
Okay. And how much you been drinking?
Not. We had a glass of wine at dinner.
Okay.
Glass.
That's it?
Yeah,
We're
look at
not-
that.
we're not-
See that? Glass of what? At dinner. Hold on.
I wouldn't assume that, but it just looked a little weird.
Driving in the snow. I'm very sorry.
Okay. And how much you been drinking?
Not. We had a glass of wine at dinner.
Glass of wine at dinner. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. Glass
Sounds like
of wine
Lauren Armstrong.
at dinner. Classic. And he looks like Ham Bubger.
Okay. That's it.
We're not.
Okay. And so you don't know if the insurance is in here or?
I'm sure it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It is what it is. I mean, so I was just concerned because you're in the other lane and people were coming and
No,
stuff.
we're
so.
just trying to get back to our.
Yeah.
Yeah, just driving the bins, drunk in the snow.
What do you, are we looking for insurance?
We are. Yeah.
Okay. So can
They're so drunk they forgot they didn't give them the insurance. Dude, you guys, you're done for, buddy.
I guess we'll go over there.
It's okay.
Okay. Can you hop out for me real quick? Okay. Just gonna make sure you're okay to drive. Okay.
I'm.
Could you guys hang tight in the car
Also,
for me?
do they like
Just keep looking
really
for that insurance. We'll be
administer
back.
well,
That's what I was
obviously
gonna
this isn't
say.
a breath test, but can they do the walking test when
In the
there's
snow?
like inches of snow?
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Okay. Let's just walk over here. Make sure you're good, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So I want to get out of the road though, so we'll go.
You know
over
what's
here.
crazy is so a lot of police agencies are considering going to I think Ford has a Explorer or a hybrid, right? Because what happens is that they spend so much time idling that a hybrid will save them like 60% of cost on gas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just sitting and having a regular gas engine idle.
This parking lot.
That's what Cody Green should have had.
Yeah, I know, right? Instead of the Escalade truck he was trying to drive around in.
I've been up here a long time. This is great to have this much snow.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, let's
yeah,
go over
that's
this
nice.
way. We're in the little room. Have you had any recent head injuries?
No, I certainly haven't.
Okay, and
How?
do you have
How's
any
this gonna work?
structural problems that would keep you from walking or standing normally?
No, I'm.
Yeah, there's like 7 inches of snow.
Actually have a new knee replacement, but it's actually really good. So no.
Okay, and do you wear glasses or contacts?
No, I do not.
Okay,
let's get to
and
the assholes
I just need to check your eyes. You're good to drive. Check your eyes real quick. Oh, we got all these rear lights. Okay, so I'll just have you stand with your feet together and arms at your sides. I just need to check your eyes, make sure you're good to drive. So I'll just have you look at the silver top of the pin there. You'll hold your head still and just follow that.
How did they decide that this was a sobriety test? You know?
I'm sure there's some bogus study saying
Yeah.
that it works.
Just your eyes. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Guys,
So don't
drop
turn your head.
drop a like on the screen, the cash app at the bottom, and let's just see what this mayor gets into.
Or anything, okay? Because I'm going to move it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so you got to keep following this here.
Do you want me to follow it, or you want me
Yeah,
to look at you?
I want you to follow just this. Just focus on the.
You already failed, dude.
Why would you? How does he like not even know this?
Look,
If he's
look.
like,
This here.
Do you want me to follow it, or you want
Yeah.
me to look at you?
I want you to follow
What do you think he's asking you to do, you knucklehead?
just this. Just
Okay.
focus on the top of the pin, and just don't turn your
Understood.
head. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. So don't
You
turn
see
your
his head turn?
So you'll just move your eyes.
Okay, got it.
Make sense? Okay.
Okay, so just you got to stay focused on that the entire time.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay, so you kind of anticipated went back to the center. Just consistently focus on it. Okay. Can you see it? Okay, in the lighting. Okay,
yes,
great.
I can. Yes, I can.
You're going to jail, buddy boy. You're going to jail.
So you'll have to stay focused on it. Okay. So 'cause you came back to the middle. So if you could just try to stay focused on it, that'd be great.
I think I see what you're trying. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah. So you'll just look at this the whole time. Don't look at anything else. You're doing good.
I see it.
Yeah, you're doing good.
You see it?
Yeah.
I'm a little
you're-
nervous.
Oh, you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. We're just doing our job. We're just being thorough
Understood.
here.
Understood.
Yeah. Okay. Almost done. Yeah, it's kind of you can blink if you need to.
No, I'm not trying. I'm trying to be really good about
No,
this.
you can totally blink. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go up with this one.
Look at his cheeks. He has like rosy cheeks from all the beer. Look, and he's like wavering around too.
Yeah, at least Rocky knew to fake like he saw Mickey's finger in Rocky 2.
Seriously.
And so we got a couple
You
of
guys know what's
Okay,
absolutely
fair enough. Why don't we have you stand
bonkers?
right in this area on that tire
Where's
track
my
where it's nice and flat? All right, and you'll face.
I think we went over this. Michael Bisping won the UFC middleweight belt with one eye. One eye. He said when they would ask him in the test if he could see before the fight, when they would do the pre-fight test, they would there would be numbers, and his coach would tap him on the leg to be like, all right, that was one, that was two, that was three, or if it was an A on the, he'd be like, and he would cough or whatever, and they had different signals to let him know what it was in his eye. But he said that his right eye, there's no vision in his right eye, and he won the UFC belt. Absolute craziness. Who are you saying?
I think Joe Frazier had a similar thing, didn't he? Wasn't he blind in one eye when he was fighting Ali?
Retina? I'm not sure. I know that's why Sugar Ray Leonard he retired, but the type of detachment the Sugar Ray Leonard had, obviously it was the 80s and they couldn't fix it, but nowadays you have to have severe damage to your eye for them to not fix it, So and now they can even do retinal transplants.
This way. Go ahead and take your right foot.
How?
Put it in front
How?
of your
There's
left foot,
snow.
touching heel to toe together like this. So
Look
you'll do
at the
like
smile on
right
his
foot in
face.
front of
He's
left,
having fun.
right in front of left. Yep, and they'll touch just in a line just like this. So I just want you to just put your feet like this for now, okay? And then just have your arms at your sides like loosely. So you'll just be just like I am right here, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just stay in that position until I tell you to start the test. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you'll do it in one continuous motion. So once you start the test, don't stop at any point until you've completed the whole thing.
I think I understand.
Okay. So
I understand.
okay, I'm going to demonstrate. It's going to look like this.
At least he's
1,
laughing and having fun.
2,
3
3 out to 9. If that's your 9th step, leave
This
your
is
front
probably
foot
the
on the line,
wildest
turn
night
around
of
into
his
series of
life.
small steps, come back. 1, 2, 3 out to 9.
How much snow that
do it again.
Yeah. So did you see that turn? You want me
Yes, I
to?
did.
Okay. Do you understand all the instructions?
I think I did.
Oh, you think you do? Okay. What do you have questions about?
No,
Okay. I'll just reiterate just to be sure. So you'll look at your feet. You'll count every step out loud. You'll keep your arms at your sides.
1, 2 to 9.
Yeah. Out to 9, turn, come back 9. You'll turn exactly like I showed you.
I'll do that.
So a series of small steps. And then make sure you do it all in one continuous motion. Okay. Do you understand all the instructions?
When you're sober.
Okay. So make sure that your foot's all the way in front like this. Go ahead and do that for me. Okay. And then arms loosely at your sides like this. Just right. Yep. Go ahead and begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're done.
Turn around.
You're done.
Just how I instructed. Just do it how I instructed.
You said 9.
Just do it how I instructed. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Has anybody ever passed this test?
I don't know,
Okay, and then,
but
the
anyone can do it better than him.
9.
He's
I did.
drunk,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay. The other one we're going to do is a time test. 1 second here.
Tell me what you like. I'll do it.
All right. Fair enough.
Wait, I've never heard of this one.
So you'll have.
It is snowing and
It is snowing. Yeah. Okay. So you'll have. What's that?
I'm sorry.
No, what were you saying? Arms at your sides?
Yes.
Okay.
Stay like that till I tell you to start the test. You understand? Okay. So when I tell you to start, you're going to pick a leg. I don't care which one. You're going to lift it up.
You can
off
hold the
ground
leg up.
about 6 inches. Keep it the bottom of your
Okay.
foot parallel with the ground. Legs straight.
Unfortunately,
sides.
I've done
Look
this
at your
one.
foot.
I was
Count out
sober
loud in 1,000s,
at the time, guys, so I
1001,
passed it.
1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop.
Keep my leg up.
Wait, so
Yes.
you have passed
Okay.
a
Do you
field
understand those
sobriety
instructions?
test?
Yeah.
Okay. You need
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Tell me again.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. So you'll pick a foot. I don't care which foot you pick. You lift it up off the ground so it's parallel with the ground.
I
about
just
6
assumed it was
inches.
one of those things
off
that
the
like they're
ground.
always gonna like
Legs,
find something wrong
straight.
with it.
Arms at your sides. Look at your foot. Count out loud 1,000s. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Do you understand? Hold on. Do you understand all that?
I think I do. Yeah.
What do you not understand?
I think I understand.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. So you think you understand? What can I help you with?
He needs to take notes.
Nothing. Okay.
It's
so
like
you
Jeff
understand the
Stacy.
instructions. So again, you need to have your feet together to start.
I think I'm 25.
The whole time. Okay.
I think I'm 25.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Yo. Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't even
I don't
follow
want, I'd rather
that.
get hit than him. All right.
Just hold
so
your leg
I'm
up,
sorry
leg
we
up
were
and
driving
count until he says stop.
Okay.
In the snow.
So you ready?
That might not be
Okay, go ahead
easy
and
to
begin.
do if you have a knee replacement and you're old.
So you want me to say 1001, 1002,
Yep. And then while you're looking at your foot.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007.
Foot off the ground.
Oh, I thought they meant you had to like stand on one leg.
It's kind of hard to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're done, bro. You are done. Let's skip ahead to the arrest, okay?
Oh, you want a lower reading? So, okay. Okay. So
Now we'll wait. And figure.
wait.
4.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So right now you're under arrest for DUI. Okay.
They just did that to just get him off guard, and then they just jump on him.
We'll figure that out.
Sucks for you, dude. Sucks for you.
Relax. I'm just trying to make sure these don't get too tight on you. Are you sucking in?
In.
Okay. You can't. No, you have to blow it out. Don't ever.
I guarantee you I've never been in trouble.
Okay. Then probably you'll be able to get right out. And
What's him trying to do the breathalyzer? Oh,
I was just driving like a freaking, like I always drive. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm not.
I never said that.
I know.
Okay, so you'll take a real deep breath, put your lips on there, and then blow out
No,
till it beeps. You'll kind of hear the air rushing through it if you're blowing hard enough. I'm
not a math major. What's with all this counting?
Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so real deep breath. So put your lips around it. Are you sucking in?
In.
Okay, you can't. No, you have to blow out.
Oh,
So really deep breath and blow out till it beeps.
Dude, you're done, man. Guru, what's going on, my friend? Dude, you are done, bro. You're done.
You're just like that. Keep going.
Blow,
keep
blow,
going,
blow, harder,
almost there,
harder,
almost
harder.
there. Keep going. Okay. So now we have to wait 2 minutes, and then we do it again so that it's within a certain range, and then we'll look at it, see what it says, and blow out till it beeps. You are going to jail, yeah. So
I'm going to jail.
Yeah. So that's kind of part of the deal. So I have to put this.
Now you go to jail.
Well, now you go to
I'm
jail.
pretty much in right now.
Now, what can I get for you out of your car? Can I get
No, I
a
don't
phone
need it.
or a wallet?
I just.
But you'll need to call them, right? So
Oh, is this the wife?
he wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, your husband wants to talk to you.
Oh, I wouldn't want to walk in the snow with those either. Okay.
Yeah,
Go
they're
ahead.
both
Can I get
drunk.
his phone from him?
I'm gonna walk with you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go that way.
I'm good.
Okay.
Haven't, but I
Right. He's fine.
got his wallet.
Okay. So I just have
Okay.
Warnings for having
Here we go.
obstructed.
Let's see what they got.
who was
got him
drinking the
for.
drinks in here. Can you ask them?
Oh, look, they have open
They'll just talk
containers in the car.
Oh no! How are they?
May or
so
not might have
stupid?
believed he was above the law, but was nonetheless arrested and cited for excessive.
Look at that. DUI excessive. Interesting.
I've never seen Daniel spelled like that.
Danielle. Well, it
I'm
is.
sorry, he said he's not an idiot?
Driving while under the influence. In Idaho, excessive DUI means blood alcohol concentration of 0.20 or higher, while a standard DUI is lower than that. He was also issued warnings for having obstructed windshield or windows, failure to stop at stop signs, improper unsafe lane change,
Wow.
driving on the wrong side of the highway, and driving too fast given the conditions. He blew a .207 blood alcohol content, which is above the excessive
0.207.
DUI threshold. His bond amount was set at $3,000, which he paid to bail out of jail. In a hearing on March 13th, 2023, he was found guilty of standard DUI,
Jennifer
despite the fact that his
Hammerl.
blood alcohol content was above the excessive DUI threshold. His sentence included credit for 2 days of time served in county jail and 40 hours of community service. His license was suspended for a total of 120 days, and
That's
he was
it?
ordered to have a mandatory ignition interlock device in any motor vehicle that he operates for a period of 1 year. He was also placed on 18 months of supervised probation. He racked up a total of nearly $1,300 in court fees and penalties, not including his likely very expensive attorney's fees.
Oops.
The 3 passengers were escorted to their vacation home by a police officer because none of them were sober enough to drive.
Wow.
The 2 open containers in the back seat were poured out, and nobody was charged with this crime. The vehicle was towed that night. According to the town of Brighton, Utah's government website and April 2023 council meeting minutes, Mr. Knopp is still the mayor and one of 5 elected council members.
Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy. Guys, what do you think? The guy's an idiot. Well, he said he's not an idiot, but
He's an idiot.
he is. Jameson, now that you're here, your top candies you used to eat. Or you still do.
Well, I mentioned now and laters, right?
Yeah. That was one.
Yeah.
What are some others? And then we'll sign off.
Anything soft and sweet. I don't like hard candy.
So what about wait, hold on. Like what? Like now laters, was it
Gummies, that sort of thing.
kids? Oops. Let's spell that right before something pops up that I don't want. You know, I used to hate, but I don't. What are the gummy what's it, Coke bottles or whatever, cola?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to hate these back when I was young, but now I love these things. These are good, man. Yeah. You can't go wrong with gummies, man.
No, I think sweet tart ropes have got to be the best, though.
Sweet tart rope? I don't think I've ever tried those.
I think that's what they're called.
I've had nerd ropes.
Yeah, nerd ropes are good. Yeah, who remembers? What was it Big League Chew? Remember this?
Oh yeah, all the cool kids had that.
Yeah, man. Big League Chew, man. Yeah, I think the candies. All right, candies I don't like. Once again, I know that wasn't pros. Candy. Yuck! These are gross. And then what are those things?
Oh yeah, nobody likes those.
With the stupid chocolate sprinkle candy. What are these things called? They're Milk Duds. Yuck! Those are gross too.
Good and plenties.
Yeah, good and plenties are. That's just disgusting, man. Good and plenties. Yeah, this is a misnomer.
They taste like Pepto-Bismol.
No, they're a black licorice on the inside.
Oh, really?
I.E. Dixon says Razzles and Fun Dip. Fun Dip was the shit too, man. Fun Dip. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, who remembers this, man? These were good too.
What about Baby Bottle Pops?
Oh, wait. With Baby Bottle what now?
Baby Bottle Pops.
Oh, Baby Bottle Pops. Oh, yeah. I remember these.
It has like a powder on the inside.
Yeah.
And you want
Octopushy, what's going on, my friend? Guys are talking about candy. Anyone who wants to jump on, so we're gonna talk about candy for like five more minutes, and I'll shut this off. Now you got me talking about candy, man. Well, what about?
I have a friend from. I have a friend from Mexico who's turned me on to Duvaline.
How do you even spell that?
DUV. There you go.
What is this? Huh? I don't even know what this is.
It's kind of like Nutella.
Ah, okay. It looks good though. Interesting. What about? I tell you guys, I like Mary Jane's. Oh, Bitter Honeys. These are good. I used to only eat these for Halloween, man, because that's the only time.
Gross.
No way! Blasphemy!
They're so hard.
Blaspheme! These are good, man. These are so good. I like these. I like these and Mary Jane's, man. These are good. I can eat these all day. It's just so good.
I'm
man.
with Jameson and not liking hard candy. I mean, I don't eat candy at all anymore. But
Yeah, I don't really either. Even though, like I said, I went out and bought a box of Raisinets yesterday just because I was talking about them in my last.
Well, I wouldn't
video.
consider those hard.
No, dude, no, but they're still candies, and I ate like the whole box. And needless to say, I don't want to tell you guys what happened when you eat like a huge box of raisins.
Well, it's like having prunes, right?
Yeah, right. Hold on. Oh, Junior Mints are good. I like these. Give me a Junior Mint.
I only pretend to like Junior Mints because of the Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, and then obviously York peppermint patties.
Okay, York is straight gross. I can
No
tolerate
way.
Junior Mints, but
Yorks are
is
good
gross.
too. Yeah, I pulled some fillings out with Bitter Honey. Yeah, that's true, man. Yorks are good. What is those? There's this nasty thing. Root beer barrels candy. Dude, man, dude, whoever made these can stick these straight up their butt, dude. These are disgusting. They're gross, man. These are so nasty, dude. Why?
Are they suppositories?
Was that? Hey, they might as well be at this point. Because these root beer barrels are disgusting.
What's
man.
the one
Yeah.
that's like the little dots on paper? Candy dots or something?
What? Candy dots? On paper. Let's see. What
Yeah.
are these?
What's it called?
I don't know. Candy buttons? These?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of these before. Oh, look. Octopushy knows these too. Yeah, I've never seen these before. Huh. Oh, you guys know what Fluffernutter is?
Yeah.
I don't want to misspell that.
We always had this in the house growing up.
Just no thanks, man.
I didn't really like it though.
Yeah, Fluffernutter, man.
Never heard of it.
It's like marshmallow frosting, but like they have like peanut butter. People do like peanut butter and Fluffernutter sandwiches, and
yeah, it's like spreadable marshmallow, basically.
yeah, this is
it's the consistency more of marshmallow than of frosting.
Yeah, none for me, thanks.
I'd like to know more about it. Can you type in fluffer on the Google? There?
No. or nutter. Oh man, or even just put a space in between fluffer and nutter, right? And I'll be in trouble, man. That's for sure. All right, and then hold on. What? Wait. I'm trying to think of the obscure candies that I would get. Oh, Rolos, man. Rolos were like that
I
last
remember Rolos. They were
desperate attempt when you didn't have any other chocolate left and you had nothing but Smarties in root beer barrels in the bottom of your bag, you know, for Halloween. You know what I mean? Rolos. And then, what are those things called? What's it? Toffee candies. What are these things called? Werther's Originals.
Yeah, that's the official old people candy.
Yeah, and then but what was the thing? Purple.
What's your stance on
not eclairs? Oh, it's a purple bag and it's toffee. It's a toffee.
I know what you're talking about. Isn't that it over there on the right?
Oh, sorry, this isn't purple. Heath is nasty. Keep it.
What's your opinion on the solid chocolate Easter bunny versus hollow chocolate Easter bunny debate?
The solid has more chocolate, so and the more chocolate, the better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that what it won?
Such a controversial show.
Yeah, I like these, man. These are good. These are just kind of chewy caramel type things. But you guys know what's gross? Yoo-hoo, man. Yuck.
Oh, I used to love Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo's a chocolate drink. It's not like chocolate milk. No, you spelled it right. But yeah, Yoo-hoo is just.
Oh, they have pink Yoo-hoo now.
Is that Yoo-hoo? Oh man, yeah, and I really like trail mix, guys. So like trail mix with like peanuts and almonds and raisins and M&Ms. Yeah, whatchamacallit's good. What? Call it. Yeah, this is good. Whatchamacallits are good, man. Oh yeah, and then Reese's. Oh, you guys know what? The downfall of our society is shown by this. Reese's. I love these. Peanut butter cups are great. Watch this. Guys, look at this. Why? Why are you gonna put marshmallow on a peanut butter cup? Why? Why?
Yeah, that's gross.
This is going straight. What? You just can't leave Reese's enough. Well, enough alone, man. You know, come on. You know. Yeah. Anyways, all right, you guys.
Isn't that called a fluffer bust a nutter?
Fluffer bust a nutter, right? Wait,
Yeah.
What? Hold on. I wish they had crunchy bars here in the U.S. My friend Lou used to send them to me. Cadbury is banned where in the States? I don't think so. Or is it in the what are crunchy bars? Crunchy bar UK. Crunchy bar. What is this?
Cadbury's not banned in the U.S. I see it at Target.
They even have crunchy spread. Cadbury. I guess,
Cadbury's the brand.
yeah, Cadbury's different over here. Here we have the rabbit that's like buck 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 buck. You remember? So cool. All right, you guys. Any closing?
Well, I think we all need to try some. What is it called? Dickman's, Super Dickman's. Yeah.
Super Dickman's. Yeah. That's what we need to do. But all right, you guys. 2.5 hours we're closing up on. I appreciate you guys hanging out on a Friday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Jameson, Josh, any closing statements?
Yeah. After the last 5 minutes of the stream, I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Oh, I didn't realize octopus. So Cadbury does not make Cadbury cream eggs. That's interesting.
It's a different Cadbury. It's a different company.
Well, why is it banned in the U.S.?
Maybe because the name is the same and it's copyright.
Huh? I'll have to look into that.
Well, how are you gonna drop that factoid and then leave? It's all good. But all right, you guys. I'm gonna sign off and eat because I haven't eaten all day, man. So all right, you guys. I will see you in the next one, guys. You'll see the Dustin McFedridge video coming out soon, and then we will do his interrogation next week, and then I will do the that knucklehead senator dude's interrogation also. So, all right, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.
See you later.